The end is nigh. Well, not exactly, but it sure fucking feels that way, doesn't it?
Then kill them.
Oh, I feel like a jungle gym is being torn down in front of us. Like our playground is just being dismantled before our eyes. A lot of you are wondering what the fuck is he talking about. Some of you already know. And it's basically Google. Google has just fucking waged war on the gaming community on YouTube. You can just kind of feel something fester deep down inside, can't you? That something bad is on the horizon. That what's going on right now is not the worst. That worse is yet to come. Just in case you have been living under a rock, or you're just a fly-by YouTuber, or you're not paying attention to what's going on. New legislation came in lately and called for YouTube. I say YouTube, I mean Google, the owners of YouTube, who reevaluate everyone's videos and pull anything they considered third-party copyright. Even partner channels are subject to this, and it's a fucking joke, to be honest. To put it like this, basically, if you have even the slightest little thing that can be matched to someone else, be it gameplay, yes, gameplay is included in this, music, snippets of movie clips, or any other such criteria, then your video will lose its monetization. Basically, what happens is the person who owns it gets to claim it, and they get your money off it instead of you. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up if you ask me, and completely stupid and unjustified. And yeah, in case you didn't know as well, there's a new system coming in January that means all videos go through a reviewing process. What this reviewing process is, basically you upload a video and it's going to take 2 or 3 days for it to go through a process of being watched and checked and content matched before it'll actually be uploaded. And if there is anything content matched, which if you're in gaming there's going to be something content matched obviously, then your video will not be subject to monetization, but rather the person who owns it, or owns any little bit, be it a small little snippet of music or anything at all, the person who owns that snippet of music will get to make all your profits from it. Not a percentage equal to what they own, but actually all your profits from it. Which is pretty fucking stupid if you ask me. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like Google is trying to kill YouTube, you know? Like, YouTube is something that I've been a part of for a few years. I started off as a viewer and saw other people uploading content, and I was like, how do I get into this? People told me, made friends through YouTube. I've gotten to know people through this site, through everything that happened with it, and we are a community. We kind of, I know we have our trolls, we have all our different fucking little guys who are going to piss us off day by day, put shit on our videos, and people we're just going to generally argue with, but as a whole we are a community, and I just feel like we're being sodomized, you know, just getting absolutely screwed. This new system is just going to fucking ruin shit, especially for big YouTubers who are doing this as a form of living, you know, it's their income. 2 of my friends are pretty big YouTubers, and one of them left college to go after this full time. He puts in a good 50 to 60 hours a week, I would say. Another friend of mine has a child, and he's at this long time. I didn't even know he was at it until I started getting into it, and I never questioned what he did for a living. But he told me, and you know, he's down, he says, roughly 65% of his normal profit income over this shit. And I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, it's like YouTube, rather Google, are deliberately trying to kill off YouTube. I mean, we are probably one of the biggest and most established communities on YouTube, the gaming community. We're one of the pillars of this site, you know. We are probably one of the highest up there as far as numbers in communities among the YouTube area, you know. We have our own little collection. We know we have our celebrities, we have our well-known faces, and a lot of these people are probably going to end up throwing in the towel if things keep going the way they're going. And you know, we have this new shit that's, oh, fucking Google is reviewing videos from January on. All videos up to date are going through this subject of content ID matching, and you know, even a fucking Google Plus, who the fuck wanted that? And now you can actually see why we got no response from them as to trying to help us get back to our old system. They knew that worse was coming, and I don't think this is the worst yet. I think there's even more to come. I think this is going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I'm kind of waiting. I don't want to say it, but I do half hope another website comes in and just swoops in, does everything that YouTube used to do, but does it right. You know, not become a fucking corporate toy, but actually serve us, the community, like YouTube once did. And I don't know. Well, I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for this, and I don't really care. Like, I'm a small time channel. I don't have much views, and like, I was raking in 1,000 or 2,000 views a video back when I was doing this properly, and I took my long-term break from it, and I'm back now, and I'm getting fairly small counts of views, but I still kind of feel that this needs to stop, you know. If I was in my position, say if I was coming at this like I came at it a few years ago when I started, what is it, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I started out, if I came at it now today with the idea of starting out and I saw all this shit, I would just quit before I even begun, you know. It's kind of gotten fucking stupid, to be honest. Like, even in MCN channels are getting subject to this. That's crazy. Like, you know, people partnered with Machinima like myself, or with IGN or RPM or Yoush or any of those. They're all their videos are subject to it as well. And you know, the whole idea of getting partnered was that it allowed you to monetize your videos and gave you certain, I won't say certain rights, but gave you certain privileges to upload content, even with the minor little third-party matches. But even games companies are going to be claiming third-party content. EA said it's a maybe, that'll be a case-by-case basis. A few of them, to be fair, Ubisoft being one, praise Ubisoft, they said that they will not be claiming, and you can monetize their videos, and if you get a content claim, then by all means dispute it. The same with Bethesda and a few others, and Blizzard is another one. But like the other companies, like Nintendo is a big one. Nintendo are really out to fucking clamp down on anybody using their shit. I actually have a video where I'm using a small bit of a Smash Brothers theme tune music for a fail fight video, and I'm only kind of waiting to see the copyright notice pop on that. Maybe they just haven't hit on it yet, but I don't know. I think the whole thing's fucking crazy, if you ask me. I mean, why drown your strongest community base with this shit, you know? I understand there was a big lawsuit years ago with Viacom over stuff from their channels being used and all that, but the system that was in place was good, you know. Stuff was checked as it was uploaded. If there was content ID'd, then yeah, that was grand. It was flagged from being used on mobile or any other devices, and you couldn't monetize it, and that was okay. Like, that was acceptable. But this new system is just taking fucking everything. I mean, let's play channels and review channels and news channels they're just screwed, you know. They're not going to be able to put up game clip videos anymore because they could lose the rights to their video, and someone else will be claiming the money off it instead of them. News channels are really screwed in January because they're gonna have a bit of a breaking news story. They're gonna upload their video about it, and it's gonna go into a review process, and 3 or 4 days are gonna pass before anybody ever sees that video, which at that time the news will probably be old news again, you know. So I don't know, I think it's just stupid. I don't think big YouTubers can really go into a coup or protest this either, because they're with MCN channels, they're under contract, and you can't really, I'm pretty sure that's a stipulation of the contract that you just can't do that, apart from the fact of the amount of profits they lose. So I don't know, but if things keep going the way they're going, I really think this is going to be the end of the YouTube kind of era in general. I don't know, like when one of the founders of YouTube pulls all his videos down because he's kind of getting sick of this shit. The only video he left was the one that started all of YouTube, the very first video uploaded, but he pulled everything else off. I mean, like, if that's not a fucking statement in itself, I don't know what is. But yeah guys, that's all I really have time for. Thanks for watching. Peace.